Hey everybody, Sean here with DTF Tech Talk, owner of Hometown Hype, custom apparel in Franklin, Pennsylvania. So I wanted to just take a second and ask you guys for once for help because I have been stumped, okay? So I've been having issues the past week or so with my bidirectional adjust. So if you're not familiar with that, you have to tell the machine, you have to input a number. I think that corresponds to the amount of paper that comes through every time it does a pass. So your printer has a few different modes. So you can tell it to only print or lay ink down when the printer head pendulum moves to the left, right? So when the printer moves left, it'll lay ink, and every time it comes back to the right, it doesn't lay ink, right? Or you could do it so that every time it moves to the right, it lays ink, and every time it goes left, it does nothing. Or what most people do is bidirectional. So it lays ink, lays ink, lays ink, lays ink, right? When you're having that and you're doing bidirectional printing in Print EXP, right, in your print software, you need to set this bidirectional adjustment, okay? So mine is typically at a 16. I've just been playing with it because I'm having issues. Oh, let's change this back to 16, okay? Mine's typically at 16, okay? However, when I do my bidirectional adjustment, okay, if this is when this is at 0, it should, here, it should be straight up and down. This is the CMYK head. Really 3 is straight up and down. Really in between 2 and 3 is where it would be, okay? However, when I set the number, so I move it from 16 to 19, right? My CMYK head is perfect. By printing bidirectionally, everything is perfectly lined up, every pass. However, when I do that, my white head gets out of whack, okay? So this is me. So this here was 16. The bidirectional adjustment was set to 16. This one, I upped it to 19. And as you can see, now we're zeroed in, right? So the CMYK head is good. But when I do that, now, if you look closely, my white head, my head 2, is now out of whack. So see how on the edge here, see how the lines are not perfectly lining up with each pass? They're off, right? So there you can really see it. So see how the lines look faded and they're going over the edge. That's because the bidirectional adjustment is off now for the white head. So I have some type of issue where my bidirectional adjustment is off for my CMYK head, or on, but correct for my white head, or vice versa. So there has to be some kind of way where I can set an independent bidirectional adjustment for each of the print heads, because this only has one number, right? It's not like I can say head 2, this is the number, head 1, this is the number, right? It's just one number for both heads, which is what's causing my problem. So if anybody has any advice or understands what the issue I'm having is, the consequence of not having your one-year heads with the bidirectional adjustment set in properly is that your prints look a little blurry around the edges, because each time it does as a pass, it's like a nanometer right or left, right? Because it's not hitting exactly where it should be hitting. So if anybody knows how I can resolve this issue, gosh, I would really appreciate it, because this is making me pull my hair out. I want to get this thing dialed in, working perfectly, but I'm really struggling with what to do, and all my normal sources don't seem to understand what's happening here. So guys, get with me, drop a comment below, get in contact with me, let me know if you know what's going on here. I would really highly appreciate it. Once I find out, I will make a follow-up in case anybody else is having this issue. So stay tuned for that. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.